Every stacking video is an implicit statement about US financial policy. Well, today we're going to add a metaphor for US foreign policy.
I love gold!
Scrooge McStacker here, and today we're taking a look at a couple ingots of Imperial Beskar. Now, I know that this channel is really about me stacking metal for my savings account, and this is the second time recently that I've come to you with some collectibles. This was actually all around the same time of purchase, but they've arrived at different times. And in fact, by the time this video drops, it'll be long past the time that I actually received these ingots of Beskar. But these are beautiful collectibles. I wanted to share them with you firsthand. Each of these is 10 ounces of 3/9 fine silver with a beautiful antique finish. You can see here that on the lower right of the front side of the ingot, we have the Imperial emblem engraved, and we have this wavy design, which is based on what we've seen in the Mandalorian TV show. On the other side, we find that this is a Niue coin, which I think is one of the coolest things about these Beskar ingots. So if we were, taking a plane ride from the US over to Australia, about halfway over there, we might say, the keg is empty, so let's land the plane, let's go check out Niue, we'll hit the local convenience store, go in with one of these ingots of Beskar, drop it down and say, all right, give us a keg. And that would be a totally legitimate transaction. Because these ingots, these bars, they are legitimate currency in Niue, islands over in the Pacific. Now, I know what you all are thinking. Those of you who are familiar with the YouTube stacking community, you're thinking, don't those belong to Empire precious metals? They are Imperial ingots of Beskar, right? And maybe they do, and maybe they don't. We're not going to tell Empire precious metals. We're not going to tell Stormy that we've got these ingots. We're keeping this private. We don't need to have him send any Mandalorians to get these back, okay? I'm going to just enjoy the beautiful artwork that is Imperial Beskar, and we're going to keep the whole thing on the down low and hush-hush. Don't worry about it. And maybe you got some of your own Beskar. We'll all just, put it in the backyard and not tell anybody about it. But there are only 1,000 of these 10-ounce bars minted. There were smaller 1-ounce Beskar bars that were minted as well. First, those don't look nearly as good. Those don't have the antique finish, and they're much smaller and lighter. As you can imagine, they are 1/10 the weight. But these bars here, these ingots of Imperial Beskar, they have a lot of weight in the hand, and they're a great size. So if you were one of the lucky people to pick up one of these 1,000 ingots of Beskar, it's definitely a win. I think it's going to be a great collectible. And my only regret is that I didn't buy a lot more of these when I could. I believe these were an AppMex exclusive, if I remember correctly. I had my alerts turned on. I just happened to be around when the text message came in. I jumped on over to AppMex, put in an order for 2 of these at the original list price. By watching others in the stacking community, I saw that a little bit later in the day, the price of these had gone from the initial list price of $400 per bar all the way up to $600 per bar. And I think they're now selling on eBay for around $1,000 a bar. So again, definitely an amazing collectible opportunity here with the ingots of Beskar. So I just wanted to share those with you today, wanted to give you a firsthand look, wanted to let you know that I'm busy obtaining materials from Empire Precious Metals, but don't tell them. And next time we'll get back to more of the traditional stacking. So if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. If you want to keep up with the stack, especially as we get back into the traditional stacking, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm Scrooge McStacker. Keep on stacking.